What women really notice. First, about older men, you've been fed a lie if you think women primarily notice a luxury watch, a fast car, or even your bank balance when encountering an older man. You're missing the profound, often invisible currency of true attraction that operates on a far deeper level. These aren't surface-level observations. These are deeply ingrained psychological triggers that signal maturity, wisdom, and an inner strength that transcends mere aesthetics or material wealth. You won't want to miss the final fact, or 99% will remain stuck in this dynamic for life. The very first impact an older man makes is rarely physical. It's an undeniable presence, an intangible aura that radiates from within. Older men, those who have navigated the tumultuous currents of life with purpose and reflection, often possess an unshakable composure. This isn't about being stoic or emotionless. It's about being profoundly unruffled by the petty chaos and minor inconveniences that send most people spiraling. Imagine a younger man reacting to a spilled drink, a frustrating delay, or a sudden, unexpected change in plans. You often witness visible stress, an almost frantic attempt to reassert control, a desperate need to prove his mastery over external circumstances. He might fuss, complain loudly, or even try to blame someone else, all to demonstrate competence. Now, observe the older man who has cultivated true composure. He's witnessed more storms than most. A spilled drink. He takes a measured breath, calmly requests a napkin, and perhaps offers a reassuring smile to the server. A delay. He uses the moment for quiet reflection or a genuine engagement, refusing to allow external events to dictate his inner state. This profound calm isn't an act. It's a deep-seated knowing that minor disruptions do not define his day, his character, or his peace. This unflappable presence signals two incredibly powerful things to women: absolute stability and immense resourcefulness. It communicates without a single spoken word. I know precisely who I am, and a minor inconvenience lacks the power to dismantle my inner world. This mastery of self, this quiet confidence, is a monumental attraction signal. It demonstrates an emotional intelligence forged through countless challenges, a man who has learned not just to react, but to respond with grace and foresight. You build this profound composure not by avoiding life's inevitable challenges, but by confronting them head-on, processing them, and learning their invaluable lessons. Begin by practicing a deliberate 5-second pause before you react to any stressful trigger this week. That brief moment of stillness is not a weakness. It is the genesis of all true wisdom, a complete recalibration of your response system, and it will radically alter your perceived resilience. The second profound quality women instinctively recognize is an intense intentionality in conversation. In a world awash with digital distractions and superficial exchanges, where everyone is poised to share their own thoughts or glance at their phone, the man who truly listens is a rare and precious find. This isn't merely waiting for your turn to speak. It's engaging with every fiber of your being, listening to genuinely understand, not just to formulate a reply. An older man who embodies this quality will ask questions that dive far deeper than the weather or surface-level pleasantries. He might inquire, "What truly compelled you to pursue that path?" Or, "How did that profound experience fundamentally shift your perspective?" These aren't just questions. They are invitations to share, to reveal, to connect on a human level that most conversations entirely miss. This profound intentionality is a massive compliment, signaling a maturity and respect that younger men often haven't yet mastered. It proves he values her time, her unique thoughts, and her rich experiences above all else. It utterly shatters the illusion of superficial performance, laying bare a genuine desire for authentic connection. This deeply engaged listening demonstrates an insatiable curiosity, a profound empathy, and an impressive capacity to forge connections that resonate long after the conversation ends. It reveals a man secure enough in his own wisdom that he doesn't need to dominate the narrative. He seeks to enrich it through understanding. To cultivate this transformative habit, stop planning your next witty reply. Instead, the next time you are engaged in dialogue, try to briefly summarize what the other person has just expressed back to them before you introduce your own perspective. This simple yet powerful practice instantly elevates you into a truly unforgettable conversationalist, one who genuinely makes others feel seen, heard, and valued. Finally, the secret that ties all these threads together, the ultimate trait that makes any man utterly unforgettable, is what we call active self-care. This is not about expensive luxury or designer labels. It is an unwavering, profound respect for oneself. Women are incredibly perceptive to the subtle cues of self-care. Did he take the brief moments to ensure his shirt was crisp, his shoes immaculate? Is his grooming deliberate and precise, or haphazard and neglectful? These aren't superficial observations. They are subconscious signals of a man's deeper character. Women intuitively recognize that how a man meticulously maintains his own physical house is often a direct reflection of how he approaches his commitments, manages his health, and cherishes his relationships. A man who honors himself enough to keep his own affairs in impeccable order is a man who exudes reliability, discipline, and a quiet confidence. Older men who embody this principle don't just look good. They radiate a profound sense of well-being. They've consciously prioritized their physical vitality, their restorative sleep, and their mental fortitude. They are not merely living, they are actively curating and managing their most crucial asset, themselves. This deep-seated self-discipline, this unwavering commitment to their personal state, is intensely attractive. You don't need an expensive gym membership or an elaborate spa routine. Just 20 minutes of intentional movement daily, a genuine commitment to nourishing your body, and the consistent practice of mental hygiene, like daily reflection or quiet contemplation, will forge an undeniable magnetic presence. Stop viewing grooming or personal maintenance as mere vanity. Reframe it as an essential investment in your unwavering confidence, your sustained energy, and your magnificent future. So, what do women truly notice first about older men? They notice the man who has mastered the profound currency of wisdom, an unshakable composure, a deep intentionality in every conversation, and an unwavering commitment to active self-respect. Stop chasing the fleeting illusions of youth. Begin with absolute urgency to chase true mastery, because that, and only that, is what renders a man unequivocally attractive at every single age. If this changed how you view your own presence in the world, hit the like button. Subscribe to gain access to more profound, life-altering wisdom. Let me know in the comments, which of these 3 powerful insights will you relentlessly focus on mastering this week? This isn't what I expected, but it makes so much sense. That 5-second pause is going to change everything.